I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Well, if you've seen any of the recent videos, you may have noticed I am no longer in Florida because I moved, kind of. Still keeping the place in Florida. Nothing against Sarasota, Florida. Great place to retire. There's just nothing going on. I've been trying to make stuff happen there for a long time now, and it's just basically impossible at this point. So YouTube has been great. It has afforded me the opportunity to move to Los Angeles and go broke. So I'm going to be relying heavily on these sponsors here. So we're bringing in a new one. It's going to be Skillshare. You may have heard about Skillshare before. It's basically a website that you pay a subscription service to, and you can just like learn a bunch of different skills. I've heard a lot about it, never tried it out, but I'm going to have to learn some new skills. So this is going to be me trying to make money doing whatever I can, short of OnlyFans, on Skillshare. But yeah, I get a commission for everyone who signs up for the free trial, so please do your boy a favor and sign up for the free trial. Check it out. But yeah, basically we're just gonna do the LA thing, and I gotta show you my apartment and the reason that I will never be able to financially recover from this and how we are walking the razor's edge financially on this guy. So we just gotta keep it going. So I've already taken one class on there. It was by Jacob Collier. If you don't know who Jacob Collier is, he's a musician that makes all other musicians look bad by being like turbo talented. But he has a kind of a course. It's just like, it's philosophy, and I checked it out because it's high production value. Wasn't expecting to learn a whole lot, but actually I learned like a lot of stuff on there, so I'm super surprised about that. It's worth the free trial just to check that out, because I learned a lot about the circle of fifths that I thought I already knew that I didn't. For instance, if you go by the circle of fifths, which I'm intimately familiar with how that works, if you go like C, G, D, A, E, whatever you start on, that actually gives you the notes of the pentatonic scale. Did not know that. Thank you, Jacob Collier. But I'll never forget it, so I already got my money's worth. I will say that coastal California is the most beautiful place I've ever been to, so that plays a big role. I also have a bunch of friends who are doing some really cool projects out here that I'm going to try to finagle my way into being involved with. So these are all excellent reasons for me to try this now. I was going to probably try this potentially early in 2020. We all know what happened then. Florida ended up definitely being the spot to be for that, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, so let's begin the tour of why I will never be able to financially recover from this. I have my own place in Los Angeles. Get ready for a wild 545 square foot tour, and then the price at the end of it. So this is the main room. Pretty cool, right? Got this little double mirror thing, just rocking it out. Maybe a little early 90s contemporary aesthetic I got here. I got the kitchen right here, which is a Vitamix, and a convection oven. So that's cool, like that. Do not have a proper guitar stand for the St. Vincent, so this has just become a bit of an art table piece. Can we just let's appreciate the ceilings here? Am I right? Come on, look at that, class, pure class. So this is going to be the main room that I'm just going to shoot videos in for the time being, which probably needs a little sound treatment for sure. Already got a nice salty comment that I can read for you about the echo in the room. I'm working on it, okay?
Nearly 500,000 subscribers and you can't get proper audio mic set up.
It's like, geez, gosh, give me a breather. One video in the first video he sees, he's like, oh, the sound needs to be whatever. So anyways, that's that room. I mean, let's appreciate the artwork that came with it. Come on, guys. You kidding me? Little makeshift studio. I got some new stuff coming on the way. Thank you, Sweetwater. Hopefully that'll come soon. Oh, looky guys, you made it into the bedroom. Here we go. Oh, classy. Keep it white. That's it. This is part of that goes for like the rest of the house. This is part of a house that got converted into apartments. So that's cool. Moving on, we got the bathroom. This is gonna come into play in a second here, because as you may have noticed, there's no kitchen, there's no actual sink. I'm living a sinkless life, but the bathroom has a sink. So this is my whole new thing where I just stay humble. how much does this run you in California? A place with ceilings like this. How about $2,600 a month? So yes, that's why you guys are gonna have to sign up for Skillshare, and that's why I'm gonna have to start firing up Skillshare right now to learn some new skills to make some actual money in different revenue streams. So join me as I try to start secondary and tertiary careers to be able to finance just the place, and also like maybe having actual like money for food and stuff. So let's see what we can do. All right, so it's time to finally start making some money. I've got Skillshare fired up. Like I said, I already took the calorie class. That was really cool. I think one thing I want to do is make some more music. I feel like lo-fi music might be the easiest to make. You can just start like cranking out lo-fi tracks, hitting that stream algorithm. So we can just bring up the Skillshare thing, see what they got for lo-fi. Making your first lo-fi hip-hop song, lo-fi music production, lo-fi. Look at all these classes they have just on lo-fi. Man. Okay, they've got a lot of classes for sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna fire this one up. Lo-fi music production, a songwriter's guide. Let's check it out. So this class is like an hour and 50 minutes, and let's see what I can learn. All right, so basically I've learned that I need some kind of Foley, or just basically like background stuff. So I have a Splice account, and this actually is great that they mentioned Splice because it reminded me that I've been paying my Splice subscription. Now, the funny thing is I have like 341 credits on Splice right now, and if I cancel my membership, I lose all my credits. So I'm just gonna download a bunch of stuff off Splice so I can cancel that and save money on that. All right, I got some Foley. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, great. I think that's nature Foley-like. I got some hip-hop drums. Let's see how they sound. That's gonna be the next thing, like lo-fi drums, right? Alright, so this is gonna be our track. This is gonna decide the tempo. And I'm gonna put this Arturia tape Mellowify, this tape plugin over everything, and then just record some jazz chords that they were talking about in the class. Actually, I want to do a quick little mini studio tour. This is going to be ever evolving, but what we have here, we've got basically the MacBook, which is the hub of everything, the Arturia Mini Fuse 4, and the Arturia Mini Freak synth that they sent me. So yeah, pretty simple setup. I'm just going through headphones right now. I think I've got some more monitors actually coming on the way soon, so stay tuned for that. But let's just try to play some lo-fi jazz chords and see what they sound like. Alright, now that I've become a business master, I think I need to take some of my other business ideas and run them by my business partner up in Malibu.
What kind of things do they have on Skillshare?
They've got everything on Skillshare.
Like what?
Well, we'll talk about it. I want to talk
How
about
to
it in
make
context.
shoes? Teach me how to make shoes.
That's the first thing you think of?
I don't know.
You want to learn how to make shoes?
I don't know. Can I learn to roof a house?
I think you probably can. Alright, so I need to make some money.
Okay.
This is the whole thing about this video is I'm never going to be able to financially afford California.
All right, tell me about it.
So I'm using Skillshare to get new skills.
Okay.
Right? You're a big fan of Skillshare.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Uh-huh.
Great.
You're going to sign up for the trial.
I'm going to sign up for the trial.
It's
I don't know
free
what
for
kind
you.
of skill I need,
It's
though.
free.
What should I do?
You're already pretty skilled.
I don't think I have a lot of skills.
Well, you're going to have more. You're about to have more once you sign up for my free trial. But I have some business ideas. I always run all my business ideas by you,
Yeah.
right? Because you're savvy, you're smart.
I'm a business lady of sorts.
You are a business lady, and you don't hold your punches. You're not like a yes man friend, like, oh, great idea, Sean.
No, I kind of like to
Yeah,
I like to shoot down your ideas.
You do a great job at that.
I get a little kick out of it.
It's probably kept me out of trouble, but also at the same time probably kept me out of millions, out of Forbes. You know.
Okay.
These ideas are great.
All right.
So you have kids,
I do.
right?
Yeah.
Social media is terrible for kids,
Terrible.
right?
For
It's
kids.
like the worst thing ever.
Yes.
But you can't take your kids' social media away because they're at school with the other kids who have it, and then it's like that's a no-win thing, right? So this is going to be a special boarding school that is like Hogwarts but no tech, only for like the super rich. So,
Okay.
But yeah, basically the other kids don't know what they're missing because they're in this insulated environment where there's just no social media, and they're learning better stuff. The teachers are probably all using Skillshare, right? So they know how to do stuff. So they're getting a high quality private school education, but they're not being depressed by Instagram.
So it's a boarding school.
Of sorts, yeah. It's like Hogwarts. It's not a boarding school, it's Hogwarts, but with low-tech Hogwarts, essentially.
They have this thing that blocks the use of social media apps when you're on school campus. So
Okay.
when kids are at school, they can't use social media anyway.
Okay.
That's already a thing in public school that's free.
But this is, really?
Yeah.
You know, great.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, it's not just at school. The danger happens after school,
Right.
right? That's why they're going to be at
Yeah.
Hogwarts, low tech.
Okay. So how do you do that though? It's just like the campus and they can't leave the campus ever?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Again, private boarding school.
All right.
It could be like, you know, in Wyoming or whatever.
And the
Like-
purpose of the boarding school is just the no social media. That's what sets it apart from
I mean, there's
everything
also
else.
quality education by great professors.
Quality
and
education.
stuff.
This
Yeah.
isn't the worst idea that you've had.
I like it.
I feel
Right?
like I wonder if that exists already. Like boarding schools with,
Probably, yeah. But here's the thing, it's got to be round the clock. Because it's like, eventually, yes, they're going to go out in the real world and they're going to have the choice to do social media or not.
Right.
But it's that sensitive age that it's the worst for them.
yeah.
So just get them through that.
Okay.
And then there's also a spin-off idea of this.
Okay.
Right?
Let's hear it.
Okay, this is the same thing, but it's called, it's adult child boarding school. So it's like all these people have their adult children moving back in with them because of the economy, but they don't want them,
No.
right? You don't want your kids to be like your 35-year-old kid at home. So what you do is these super rich boomers, they pay money to send their kids to work where they have like a fake job that is something that they thought that like maybe their university said they could have, like, oh, you're running social media for like a real big company, yeah?
To build their confidence?
Yeah, so they make it seem like they're actually getting a job and their own place, but really their parents are paying me to give them a fake job
Okay. Why would someone do this?
to get their adult children out of their house.
But then that's not going to help advance that. So as a parent
Mm-hmm.
of, two older teens, I would not do this.
Really?
Because it's not really going to get them anywhere,
They're
You're
going to
just
be learning skills.
you're just pacifying them. You're
but you're doing it in a way where they're not feeling shame.
they should feel shame. There's not enough shaming going on anymore. I was just having this conversation with my kids. There's just a complete lack of shaming going on.
Like, you kids need some more shame.
I did. And you know what prompted this? And you can cut this out if it's not appropriate.
I think I'll keep it.
You might want to cut it out. There's just a little shame, like a small amount of shame.
A healthy dose of
Just
shame.
a healthy
I'm
dose
about it.
of shame to I mean,
I don't know if there's a Skillshare class on that. Maybe you could teach it. Guys, there you go.
I don't know if that's my specialty. I
feel
can't
like-
wait to look at Skillshare and see what I'm going to learn.
Right?
I'm going to learn a new skill.
I know. You get a free trial and I get a kickback on
Can I learn to knit on this?
Yes. Knitting is a thing.
knit.
Knitting is a thing.
I need to learn to knit. I'm getting up there in age, Sean, you know.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm
Real
getting
old
up
lady
there,
over
and
here.
I've
Yeah.
always imagined myself. I have this vision of myself living in my Colorado mountain home,
Yeah.
in front of the fireplace. Got McFluffin in front of the fire in his little bed, and I'm knitting.
You know what's funny? I have a similar dream.
Do you?
In your Colorado home.
Do you?
You're knitting and I'm whittling.
Are you whittling?
Like I'm like a piece
Knitting
of
and
wood.
whittling.
Like, just a couple of knitters and whittlers.
And we're still looking at Hinge, making fun of everyone.
I wish we could post videos like that.
Damn it!
right?
I know
It's
that
just
would be
like, yeah.
so good. What we were doing about 5 minutes before this video was much
It was
funnier.
epic. Yeah. I mean, this is still kind of funny, but not like it was.
I think McFluffin needs to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, go do that.
I gotta let him out.
I'm gonna get back to trying to find how to make money. All right. Well, that's what I got so far. This is we're in it. We're in it to win it at this point. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Thank you to Banana Blondie for shooting down my ideas. And like I said, please download that trial because it's an affiliate link, and I'm gonna need every cent I can get to continue this. So I'm also gonna take some more courses and maybe talk about them in the next few weeks. So maybe we can take some stuff together and see how it works. And like I said, if you have any questions or comments, hit me in the comment section, Instagram, the website. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot.